What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over my 26th Infantry Division based around a mid 1943 to late 1944. Starting off with my M1 Garand. This is a June of 1944. I got this from the CMP a couple months back, and I love this rifle. It's a Springfield. I requested a Springfield, and from being from New England, I just think it's an awesome piece to have. And I'm going to have to go back. I'd like to get lock bar sights for it, and I'd like to get a milled trigger guard eventually. On it, I have a reproduction sling from at the front. I've been in the process of getting this look worn. I've been wearing it when I go shoot it, so hopefully it doesn't look so clean and new once I'm done with it. Getting onto my web gear, we can see that this is all original, and I'm just going to go into depth on everything. This here is a 1943 dated cover with a 44 dated canteen inside, and over here we have an original 42 dated Carlisle bandage pouch with an Altoids tin with my blank adapter inside for my rifle. Getting into this is my original M1 Garand cartridge belt. This is dated 1942. And in here we just have wood blocks just as placeholders, and down at the end here I have an M block with some shells. Right here we have my haversack. This is a 1942 dated Boyd. Inside my shelter half I have 45 dated folding shovel cover. Sorry about that, I blanked on the name. Here is my mess kit. Inside is a 45 dated just regular mess tin. Now I know soldiers would ditch those and stuff their rations in there, but I just don't have rations right now, so that's just a placeholder. Moving on over here for my personal items, we can see I have the stakes for my shelter half. Here's an original American Red Cross sewing kit I got for an amazing price. These are reproduction Lucky Strikes. I bought these off of World War II Soldier just because I didn't think I'd be able to make them myself and have them look good. These are pretty good quality. Here's a period correct. This belonged to my grandfather or my great uncle, and this was his lighter, so that's period correct. Everything here is period correct, and some of the stuff belonged to family members, like this knife and these rosary beads. I'll leave the link to everything I can down below. Dog tags are incorrect. I still need to get some dog tags, but those are just there as a placeholder for now. Up here I have a tank top from at the front. This is a pretty good quality one. I don't really have any complaints with it. It's an undershirt, so it doesn't really have to be too amazing, but it's better than a white shirt. White shirts weren't issued. They were normally a private purchase from GIs. Here, these are two American Red Cross items. I got these off the same seller off of Etsy. I'll leave her link in the bio. But these are both two things that can make your impression a whole lot better because they're just not commonly seen, and they're awesome. Super warm in the wintertime. Right here, I have a reproduction trouser belt from at the front. Getting into the shirt, M41, and the M37 wool trousers. That is all from at the front. This was the wool set, so M37 wool shirt, M37 trousers. Up here we have not the summer M41, just the like the highest grade they have with the lining inside. That's new. Haven't got a chance to really wear that yet. So, but I like it so far. It fits a little short on me, so I'll just have to deal with it. Up here we have HBTs. These are heavily worn. I wear these when doing yard work and everything else, so they're pretty beat up, but that's what HBTs were kind of made for. They were kind of a covers for their wools and all that. Over here I have an original M1 Grand cleaning kit with the toothbrush to clean my rifle. Here we have an original bayonet, which is a cut down of one of the 16 inches. It was converted into a 10-inch. We can see it on the rifle right here. Fits pretty well. It's a pretty cool piece to have. Moving on to the helmet. This is the original front seam swivel bell. Now this is just a placeholder until I can get my other one restored. Have a whole bunch of parts from J. Murray, and I'm just waiting on a paint to use for it. I've been kind of testing out different paints to see which one looks the best. So expect an upcoming video on that one. But this has a Korea liner that is named, so that's probably the most inaccurate thing I got, I believe. Up here, leggings from What Price Glory. I would get originals, but they don't come in a 4R or a 5R, so I got big legs, which is unfortunate when it comes to that. Over here, we have my rough out boots from SM Wholesale. These are amazing boots, and they're like the best quality they're just the best quality boot I've ever worn, and I couldn't recommend them enough. They've been dubbed multiple times. They look a little bit light on camera. That concludes everything with my main impression. I'm just going to go talk about my other little side impressions that I'm going to be working on. Over here I have another cartridge belt. I believe this is World War II because it has the buckles in it. So this is going to be used for my late war impression for the 26th Infantry Division. Up top here is the summer M41 from At the Front. Now this, it's almost the same as the other jacket, just doesn't have the fleece lining or the wool lining inside, which is kind of a bummer, and it's kind of an inaccuracy, but I guess it's fine if you use it, but I'd rather be more accurate than have something inaccurate. Second armored patch. Here we have a M43 from What Price Glory, I believe. I bought this secondhand. It's really good quality. This is probably my favorite jacket to wear. It's just comfortable, and there's a lot of pocket space for everything. So I really do like this jacket. Couldn't recommend it enough. So that's going to conclude my impression. Again, it's a work in progress. I still have some stuff to get, but it's pretty much complete, and it's taken me a long time to get to this point. I've made a ton of mistakes along the way, and I'd really appreciate your guys' feedback on what you think of it. Thank you.